Hello, my name is Joel Ng, and this is,
Alan Camolinga.
and we did our annual report on NVIDIA Corporation. And this is for like class accounting 1A, and today's date is November 31st, 2022.
Okay. So our company is NVIDIA. NVIDIA is a technology company primarily known for manufacturing high-performing and efficient computing platforms and applications. This includes their GPU and different software products. And what this means is that NVIDIA originally set off to be a company mainly manufacturing GPUs for PC graphics, and this kind of evolved to gaming graphics. Currently, the GPU's architecture has helped major industries make advancements in curative and new technology. Some of the examples are scientific computing, AI, VR, AR, autonomous vehicles, data science, and robotics.
Why we like this company? We enjoy how NVIDIA's goods are sold to original equipment makers as well as directly to consumers. The company gives impressive performance and visuals for folks who build computers just like us. Their GeForce GPU's alternative products are used in things we are passionate about, such as professional graphics, data centers, automotive applications, and gaming. Alan and I have both used NVIDIA's GPUs for our own custom built PCs, and overall we're really happy with the performance they provide to power our computers and run our favorite games.
Onto services and products. So, if you can see down below, that's the latest series 40,000. The 40,000 series GPU that NVIDIA has made. And the biggest significance and the biggest determinator between the two GPUs is ray tracing. Ray tracing helps with not only games, but also animation and architecture software. And what this does, it helps with reflections and other lighting fixtures. On the right side, you can see how the water is defined. It has highs, lows, and it has a lot of midtones. And you can also see the bumps in the water as well. On the left side is a regular GPU, and without ray tracing, it seems more flat. It's unable to process lighting as well as ray tracing. And this is very prominent and a very special debate online. But this is not only tied to video games. This can also be tied to doctors, astrologers, city planners, and also, again, architecture. And the reason why this applies to them is because the GPUs work with a lot of raw data, and it's able to help and help process to train models. If you look at the image here, you can see how the raw data gets turned into training data for to be turned into models. And that's not only for machine learning, it can also be used for working with a lot of values, working with a lot of data sheets. It's a very versatile, and that's why a lot of people like these GPUs. This is their first GPU, the series 256. This is the very first graphics processor that they released to the public, and it's the very it's the starting point. And as you can see here, this is the NVIDIA 80A Lovelace. This is one of my favorite models. It has 76 billion transistors. TSMC is a Taiwanese company that has helped with the chip process, help with the chip making, and it just is overall good for shaders, ray tracing, and deep learning, everything that we just talked about earlier. I put down some stats underneath each one of them for anyone who's interested to learn more.
Founders. Jensen Huang is the current CEO as of 2022, and he's a Taiwanese American and previously director of CoreWare at LSI Logic, and a microprocessor designer at AMD, also known as Advanced Micro Devices. Chris Malachowski is another founder. He was an electrical engineer who worked at Sun Microsystems. And Curtis Prem, previously a senior staff engineer and a graphics chip designer at Sun Microsystems. All three of these people founded NVIDIA on April 5th, 1993. Some history. The three co-founders believed that accelerated or graphics-based computing could solve issues that general purpose computers could not. They also noticed that video games were one of the most computationally tricky challenges to solve, while also having a massive sales volume. The corporation was established with only $40,000 in the bank. Their headquarters. Here we can see a beautiful picture of their headquarters, which is located in Santa Clara, California. If you'd like to visit it, their official address is 2788 San Thomas Expressway, Santa Clara, California. And as you're driving along the San Thomas Expressway, you can see the beautiful headquarters of NVIDIA along the side of the highway. It was nicknamed the Voyager, and it was created through ray tracing and VR software. So before they built the headquarters themselves, as we talked about earlier, NVIDIA's ray tracing technology was used to picture what the headquarters would look like in a real scenario. In daylight, in night, they were able to see like how the headquarters would look in a realistic 3D model. And they used VR software to confirm visually what it would look like, instead of what is usually used, the 2D drawings and the 3D models. And onto our financials. Gross profit. I calculated the gross profit by grabbing the revenue minus the cost of revenue, which equals the gross profit. And as you can see, in 2020, NVIDIA racked up $6,768 million. In 2021, $10,396 million. And in 2022, $17,475 million. And as you can see, there's a steady increase on a year-by-year basis, and this shows that NVIDIA is thriving. And on to revenue. In the year ended 2020, $10,918 million. 2021, $16,675 million. And in 2022, $26,914 million. And if you look at our graphics, and from 2021 to 2022, it had a 61% increase. And then from 2020 to 2021, a 65% increase. And this highlights that NVIDIA's GPUs and their services are expanding, and people are finding it more important in today's society, and more people are using it, the average consumer, as well as these niche markets, and such as autonomous driving or data science, or even doctors themselves, to name a few. And here's our annual report if you'd like to look at more details on our research behind the balance sheet, income statement, and the overall 10K. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you.